In the last episode of Deltarune,
Your wonderful creation will now be discarded.
your name is
Kris. Noelle, can you please speak up? Oh. Hi, Susie.
Quiet people piss me off.
Well, here's the closet. Too bad. We were just starting to have fun. A perfectly normal closet, apparently. Oh. What the? Hey, this isn't funny. Let us out! Let us! The floor, it's dissolving.
And now, on with the show.
And we are back. Welcome to Deltarune Chapter 1, Part 2. Here we are in control of the character again, and we are a new color. We also have armor and this, I guess, a scarf. Let's interact with this. You found something shining in the dark. Even in a rush, you need to take care of yourself. You got the wrist protector. Hold C to skip text. Sure, why not? Remember that you can play this game for free at DELTARUNE.com. It's not a game with microtransactions free. It's just a game that you can play for free. I don't want to talk too much in this area because it's very ambient, and I like the eerie quiet, so I will just read the text here. At times, you see it flickering, the light only you can see. By second nature, you reach out and save. That's right. Also, Fox, level 1. This nice, ominous music. It's too dark to see anything. These nice holes with black gunk dripping out from them. These nice, ominous eyeball inscriptions. These nice, wiggly-waggly things. It's a hole. It's too dark to see anything. I love the subtle echo of my footsteps. That definitely looks like a face, with black gunk weeping out of its eyes. Multiple paths, let's go down. There's something glowing inside. Take it? Absolutely. It's an RPG after all, we gotta take it. You got the glow shard. What is this? A shimmering shard, its use is unknown, then let's not use it. Let's make this waggle before we go. There we go. Oh look, there's synchronized waggling. Past the strange formation on the wall that definitely looks like a face. Red wiggly wagglers. Oh, they shoot. No tutorials, but you can just tell that you don't want to get hit by those. Even if you didn't know how to play, you would just instinctively know. I like how they don't hold your hand through it. You bathe your body in the light. A power shines within you, breaking through the darkness. Any pain you may have had melted away. HP fully restored. The eye puzzle, saved. So the save points are also healing points. In this land, only eyes blinded by darkness can see the way. I actually don't know how to do this puzzle. I typically just push buttons. Oh, what do you know? I did it on my first try. That's the first. It's too dark to see anything. Nope, I'm pretty sure they're all just The same. Oh, let's get this wiggly waggling. Yeah. Now we got wiggly waggers and now fluffy floofers. Oh, I saw something. Hey, back off. Come any closer now? Kris? Oh. Hey, don't scare me like that again, dumbass. Unless you want to get clocked in the face. Anyway, enough screwing around. We gotta find a way out of here. Where is here anyways? Doesn't matter. You got us into this mess. You get us out. Okay, fine. Leave me in charge, I guess. Lead the way, Kris. Well, the first thing we gotta do, it's an RPG. We gotta explore. You know how to play RPGs, right, Susie? Oh my god. Never mind. You have no idea what you're doing. Where you're going. Abandoned me. Our two-man party is now one. Well, we lost our party member and didn't find anything in the floofy floffers. I guess we're 0 for 1. Let's see if we can catch up to Susie. Interesting giant blocks in the background. Ah, Susie, how are you? Hey, Kris, there's someone up there waving at us. Any idea what they want? Let's see. Seems they want death. Run, Kris! Gotta double time it. Because it's raining spades. Raining spades in spades. I don't think these actually do that much damage, but gotta get through the pattern. This is actually teaching you how to play the game, since defending in the game is a bullet hell. Kris, down here. Oh, now we can slide up and down. Not sure how we can do that. Maybe we're like slowing our momentum so we don't slide upwards as quickly. No, maybe we're just Chuck Norris, you know. Most people can only slide downhill. We can slide uphill. We make it to the bottom, and an interesting change in the color palette to dark purples and blues. Ah, Susie. Oh, you're not dead. Sweet. Got any idea what the heck this place is? Me neither. Wonder if there's anyone in that building up there? Maybe this place is an abandoned theme park? Wait, where are the rides then? Maybe they abandoned it because there weren't any. Well, I don't know how many theme parks have death in it, though I've heard that there have been fatalities in theme parks before. It looks like a shop, but the door is locked and no one's inside. It's definitely like SeaWorld then, there's just nothing here. Well, you probably don't have SeaWorld where you're from. One of those educational theme parks that eventually added rides in order to appeal to people. Another save point. In front of you, a castle looms beneath the empty town. A black geyser emerges from it, piercing endlessly into the sky. The power of this place shines within you. Sure, we're in Castletown now. A castle? Why the hell is there a castle inside a supply closet? Welcome, heroes. Who's there? Do not be alarmed. I am not your enemy. Please, come forward, both of you. Do you have the chalk? That's why we're here. Welcome. I am the prince of this kingdom. The kingdom of darkness. Well, I guess it's not the kingdom of chalk. Kris, Susie, there's a legend in this land. A legend that one day 2 heroes of light will arrive and fulfill the ancient prophecy foretold by time and space. Please, heroes, listen to my tale. How about you just give us the chalk? Really? Are you sure? It's fairly important. And, in my opinion, it's also a really nice prophecy. I think you'd quite like it. Well, since you asked nicely, I guess we'll listen. Oh, very well then. let's hear this prophecy of yours. Once upon a time, a legend was whispered among shadows. It was a legend of hope, a legend of dreams. It was a legend of light, a legend of dark. This is the legend of Deltarune. For millennia, light and dark have lived in balance, bringing peace to the world. But if this harmony were to shatter, a terrible calamity would occur. The sky will run black with terror, and the land will crack with fear. Then, her heart pounding, the earth will draw her final breath. Only then, shining with hope, three heroes appear at world's edge. A human, a monster, and a prince from the dark. Only they can seal the fountains and banish the angels' heaven. Only then will balance be restored and the world saved from destruction. Today, the Fountain of Darkness, the geyser that gives this land form, stands tall at the center of the kingdom. But recently, another fountain has appeared on the horizon. And with it, the balance of light and dark begins to shift. Kris, Susie, thank you for listening to my long tale. I deeply believe that you are the two heroes of legend. That despite whatever enemies you may face, you have the courage to save the world. Delta Warriors, please, won't you accept your destiny? Nah. What? Me? Some kind of hero or something? You've got the wrong person. But, Susie, without you, the world will... So what? If the world gets destroyed, it's none of my damn business. Might even be kind of fun, honestly. Anyway, Kris, if you want to play pretend with this weirdo, stick around. I'm gonna find a way out of here. Susie, wait. Oh, wait, you gotta love that cheap, generic explosion that they just photoshopped in at the end. The heroes are already running away, and they didn't even know I was here. My dad's gonna make me son of the month. Who the hell are you? I'm the bad guy. You clowns want to seal our dark fountain, huh? And still picturing you guys as clowns. Save the world from eternal darkness, huh? Don't try to deny it. We both know you'll go east. It's your only way back home. But I, Lancer, won't let you go there. And I've got a flawless two-step plan to ensure it. Step 1, I thrash you. Step 2, you lose. Nice plan, kid. Really? Yeah. Actually, mind if we use it on you instead? Oh, here's our first combat. Well, we have all kinds of different options, but the first thing we're going to do... We're the Fox, so we have to be strategic. Let's examine our opponent. Lancer, attack 7, defense 1. Not to call a spade, but he's a spade. Not old enough to ride a motorcycle, so he set his bike on fire. That seems like a great idea. Susie attacks. Halt, clowns! This bike is fueled by victory. We can't control Susie. Susie does whatever she wants. Don't know how I got an axe, but, like, that's cool. I guess we'll attack. Oh, bullseye. And we can see Susie does quite a bit more than us, even with the bullseye. Oh, cleared it all. What other things can we do? Let's act. Let's give him a compliment. I mean, why not? You tell Lancer you can't tell the difference between his clothes and his body. He seems flattered. His attack power went down. That's right. The power of somewhat insulting compliments. Well, not the most challenging of attacks to avoid, but... Oh, we beat the crap out of him. Flew off screen. Are you two okay? Allow me to introduce myself more properly. I am... Jeez, could you take the hood off? I can barely hear you under there. Oh, alright. Hello, everyone. I'm Rouse. Kris, Susie, it's ever so wonderful to meet you. I'm certain we're going to become great friends and...
Best way to leave is east, right?
Yes, that's where we'll... Got it.
See you at school, Kris.
Well... I suppose it's just the two of us, then. Kris, I am a prince, but I currently don't have any subjects. I've been waiting alone here, my whole life for you two to arrive, so I'm really happy to meet you. I hope we can be good friends, Kris. Well, let's try to find Susie. She must be the southeast. Since you asked so nicely, Rouse, I guess I'll take you along with me. You can lead the way, Kris. Damn right I'm the leader in this bitch. You listen to me. Hey, Kris, I really think we should catch up with Susie. You can come back here after our adventure is over, and then I can bake you a yummy cake. Maybe you're too nice, Rouse. You're cloyingly friendly. Oh, there's your vocabulary word for the day. Rouse, the lonely prince is now your ally. The power of fluffy boys shines within you. Fine. Let's get the fuck up out of this bitch. Now, Kris, you know you can hold X to run. What? Did I ask you? I already know how to play this game. Really? And you choose not to? Right. Well, who knows how long these leisurely days will last. There's nothing wrong with taking your time, Kris. That's right. Question me again at your own risk, Rouse. The adventure... I guess the adventure already began. Oh, Kris, it's the training dummy I made. Now seems like a great chance to prepare for the enemy. Would you like me to teach you how to fight? Oh, I don't think you want to teach me how to fight, but sure, why not? Okay, get ready, Kris. See that heart, Kris? That's your soul, the culmination of your being, yes. A complex subject like my soul, reduced to just a few red pixels. Within, it holds your will, your compassion, and the fate of the world. If it gets hit, you and your friends will lose HP. If everyone's HP reaches 0, we'll lose the battle. So please take care to avoid the enemy's attacks. Ready? Let's try dodging. I don't know if you explained it clearly enough, Rouse. You didn't explain. Ouch. It's okay, Kris. You're still learning. Anyhow, after the enemy attacks, it's our turn, Kris. First, I'll teach you how to fight. Though fighting is unnecessary in this world, there's no harm in a thorough lesson. Sure, why not? Oh, it's a direct hit. Wow, Kris, that was an amazing attack. Have you done this before or something? Okay, next let's try defending. Simply defend, and the enemy's attack will hurt you less. Not only that, but you'll also gather TP. Watch the orange big bar on the left, and I'll explain later. Sure, we'll cooperate for now. Great job, Kris. Now that you've gathered TP, how about spending that TP on one of my spells? Because you hit the enemy enough, it got tired. Now if I use my Pacify spell on it, it'll fall asleep, and we'll win peacefully. You and doing things the nice way, Rouse. Rouse cast Pacify. Great, Kris. We would have won the battle by now. Now I just have a little... Whoa, reading comprehension. Now I have just a little more to teach you. Acting. Through this, even the most violent enemies can be defeated through various acts of kindness. Oh boy, what kind of acts of kindness, Rouse? Kris, though it's just a dummy, why not give it a hug? You want me to hug the dummy? How about I hug this dummy? You hug Rouse. Kris, I don't think that this is what you're supposed to be doing, but what? What were you saying, Rouse? Let's try again. You hug Rouse. Kris, are you trying to, ask me to give you a tutorial on hugging? I need to get some, like, masculinity back in me. Let's start beating this thing up some more. Kris, you don't need to hit it anymore. I already know you're great at attacking. Maybe I need a few practice swings. Kris, how do I put this? Kris, seeing you, attack an effigy of myself, Kris, are you trying to say something? I'm trying to say... Kris, I think I understand. Well, if during our adventure, if you want to hit me, that's okay, too. You hug Rouse. I've never hugged anyone before, besides the dummy to test it out. So I don't know anything about it, sorry. I suppose you're the one teaching me. Really, then? What if I give you another hug, Rouse? You hug Rouse. I think we've flustered him enough. Let's go back to beating the crap out of Rouse's dummy. Kris, I don't mean to interrupt, but you're going to break the dummy at this rate. I suppose we'll have to stop here for now. You won! And I got 8 dark dollars. What, I mugged the dummy? Sorry, Kris. I'll try to be a better teacher next time. Actually, if you prefer to read instead, here, I wrote a manual for you and Susie. Press C to open the menu and use it in your items. You got the manual. Alright, Rouse, let me see what this item's about. Where's the manual? Use the manual. You tried to read the manual, but it was so dense, it made your head spin. Of course, Rouse, this is your fault. Of course, you can't even write a manual that a normal person like me can understand. This is your fault, and it's also the end of this episode, starting just before the adventure truly begins.
And that is the end of part 2. We've been introduced to our main characters. The game will only pick up in pacing from here on out. And remember, you can play this game for free at DELTARUNE.com. At any rate, like this video if it was entertaining, subscribe for the continuation of the Deltarune series, and of course more of my State of Decay 2, the primary game I cover. And remember that you don't have to be good to get good.